Welcome to part 2 of our lesson discussing the main problems that crypto solves. This lesson will focus specifically on permission. In my experience, it is a talking point that often causes the light bulb to turn on for my students, where they go from not really understanding what all the fuss is about to understanding that cryptocurrency isn't just another PayPal. So if you're ready, let's get this lesson started. Again, to understand what makes cryptocurrency so innovative, it is imperative to understand the existing monetary system and its shortcomings. The top-down centralized monetary system require gatekeepers to grant permission to open an account, permission to send money, permission to withdraw money, permission to keep your money without funds being frozen. For some, this permission is simply an annoyance. For those who don't have the prerequisite requirements to receive this permission, it essentially prevents them from participating in the economy. I'd like us to do a thought-provoking experiment that usually clears things up for many of my students. I would like you to imagine that you want to send money to your friend using a popular money transfer platform like PayPal. Ask yourself, what are the various levels of permission that need to be navigated in order to send the payment to your friend? It works more or less like this. Create an account with the payment network. Provide basic information. Provide telephone number, which if you don't have, you will need one. Provide bank information. Open up bank account. Obtain proof of address. Obtain multiple state-issued identifications, deposit funds, friend creates account with payment network, friend provides basic information, friend gets telephone number, friend provides bank information, friend opens a bank account, friend obtains proof of residency, friend obtains multiple state-issued identifications, friend shares his information needed for you to send them a payment. You provide information of friend to the payment network to send money to your friend. And finally, friend withdraws funds. There are roughly 19 separate steps that need to be taken in order to successfully send a payment from one person to another. Each one of the steps require permission. Without this permission, the payment would stall. The payment network can say your phone number isn't good. The bank can disapprove your proof of residency. Your friend can be accessing the payment network from a country that doesn't support users from where he lives. There are thousands of reasons for permission to be denied. It can be really difficult for some to satisfy all the requirements necessary to receive permission to send a payment. It is really no wonder that over 25% of the world's population are unbanked. Now let's do the thought experiment one more time, but this time we'll be sending the payment using Dash. Download a suitable Dash wallet on your mobile phone or laptop for free from a reputable marketplace vendor. Deposit Dash to your Dash wallet. Friend downloads a Dash wallet. Friend shares their public address with you via email or text. You send a payment from your wallet to your friend and they receive it within 2.5 minutes. That is a total of 5 steps, and at no point do you or your friend require permission. It's drastically different, isn't it? Let's do one more thought experiment. I think this one will resonate strongly with Armenians. This is an extreme example, but unfortunately from time to time, real life gets extreme. Imagine you live in a state which turns on the minority population of which you and your family are one. Your community has been disarmed, your social and political leaders imprisoned or killed, and there is concern that you will be taken next. At this point in the nightmare scenario, your family has decided it is no longer safe to remain in your home and you choose to seek refuge outside the state. In scenario 1, your wealth is stored in gold, the real estate property of your home, and fiat currency savings in the bank. You're leaving your home, perhaps never to see it again. The majority of your fiat funds and gold stored by you and your closest allies lay in the bank frozen. The only wealth available to you is the fiat money and gold which you have on hand stored in your home. Having left, you have managed to safely reach the border of the neighboring state, at which point you are robbed by corrupt border guards or dishonest human traffickers, and your gold and the rest of your fiat is taken from you. You have nothing but your lives and the clothes on your back. In scenario 2, some of your wealth is also stored in digital gold like Bitcoin. Before leaving your house for the last time, you send yourself an encrypted email that contains the private key of your Bitcoin. Just in case, you also memorize the backup seed phrase, which is a list of words which store all the information needed to recover a Bitcoin wallet. As in the scenario 1, you successfully make it to a safe haven, but along the way you've been robbed of all your earthly possessions, but the clothes on your back and the Bitcoin you have stored in your brain still remain. With this wealth, you are able to quickly rebuild your life and seek prosperity. Even the strength of the state turned against you was unable to rob you. The freedom of owning your cryptocurrency is entirely independent of whether you receive state permission. Being unbanked during the pre-cryptocurrency era is undeniably a bad thing. It limits you access to credit, payment platforms, and the white market. Things are changing, however. Over the next 50 years, the word unbanked is going to lose its negative connotations. An unbanked person will be known as an independent, free person, and it will become the norm. There are many problems cryptocurrency solves, and even some problems that cryptocurrency causes. We chose to focus our lesson on trust and permission because they are the two of the main biggest problems with the current monetary system. After watching these video lessons, you should hopefully have a better grasp on what makes cryptocurrency unique from the legacy banking and payment systems, and are beginning to understand the value that cryptocurrencies serve. Your homework for today's lesson is to share in the comments section an experience where you needed permission to use your own money, and to think about how with cryptocurrency that experience would have been different. If you support the work we do, please consider supporting us by contributing to our crowdfunding campaign or becoming a sponsor. We would like to thank this semester's sponsor, the Children of Armenia Fund, for their support of the Հայկական Crypto Debrots. Co-op is empowering Armenia's village youth through resources and opportunities to explore their intellectual curiosities. Look up some co-op videos to see the impact they're making in Armenia. That's all for today's lesson. Our next lesson addresses what can you do with cryptocurrency. Bye for now, my lovely students. See you in the next class.